What is going on? Welcome to a new video. We're working on my missus's Ibiza FR. So yeah, going to work, she had a spring collapsed on the front, so I was like, right, well, we'll replace the springs. Looked at ordering the springs and it was cheaper to buy some lowering springs. So guess what we're doing? We're lowering it. So I offered to lower it and yeah, that's it, cracking on. So up at Mag Tyres, Gilly's going to help us out, or let me have a bit of space. So the aim is, if you can see me, to basically lower the missus car. We're going for a subtle 35mm, not anything daft like 100mm, you know, just got to take little one to play school and get to work, and North Lincolnshire roads are fucking fairly shite anyway. So let's get to it. Just have a quick look before we lower her. So that's the fending item in there. Well, you can't see it, but it's dropped ever so slightly. And the springs that we're putting on, these are puppies. So prosports, same coilovers, well, same springs as the coilovers that I put on the EG. So we'll probably do the back end first, get that done, because that's probably going to be the easiest to do. Get her jacked up and off we go. Who put these on? The batteries are fine, is it? No, it's too tired. I have to drop it. These are tight. Take two. So fairly easy on these. All you got to do there is take that bolt off. That releases a shock. We'll do that both sides. Me and Gilly actually replaced both of these last year. I think it's like October time because they'd snapped as well. So Kaylee, you're getting your car lowered. What else? Just trying to get a socket, find a socket, and then we'll get them off. So if you're wondering, it's a 16 nut, 16 bolt as well. And then happy days, and then that should just pull this down a bit more. There you go. Then you can get the springs out. Just needs to be pushed a bit more. He says, I'll get Gilly to stand on this and I'll pull them out. Springs out. Go and get the other one now. So that's the spring, sorry. That's the spring comparison in length. So obviously the new one that we're putting in and the old one. So, don't look like 35mm to me, like, but anyway. Yeah. Sweet, right, let's get them installed.
Like next time we'll just get grinder on. Oh.
Gilly wants to do the grinder trick, cut them down even more. Sweet, right.
See if it needs pushing down there. Do you just flop it?
Should go in.
Sick.
Sweet. Right, happy days. That's how easy it is on the back. The fronts will probably be a bastard. Yeah, go up a bit more, lad. Bit more. Bit more. That's it. Right.
Just put the knot on and move the jack.
Yeah, sorry dude.
Did you want me to move the jack once you put the knot on?
I'll get it started and then that'll be alright, yeah. Sound. Quickest install ever. So that's the back done. We're going to move on to the front now. So it doesn't really look like it's dropped that much, but obviously it'll need to bed in. They're not really heavy on the back end of these anyway, are they? Talking to myself. Yeah. And all we've got now is the front ones to put in, which is probably going to be the most fun because everything will be rusted and seized and yeah. So what I'm going to do now is just free off these nuts and then get the car jacked up, get wheel off, and we'll start working on her. So just looking at this now, Gilly's just told me it's going to be fun. So there's a pinch bolt down here we need to take off. We also need to take off the drop link bolt at the top, hammer it down, and then there'll be 3 bolts. There. Let's get cracking, eh? It's not going to do it itself, is it, Gil?
No.
And it'll be a bit same on this side. Prepare for 1.8 turbo, 150 horsepower coming at you. There you go, that's the drop link off. Well, that's the nut off anyway, and then that's loose. So T30, you can't see it, but there's T30 Torx bit, and then a 16mm nut. Just stops it from spinning. That's out of the way. So next bit to do, what we're doing now, Gil?
Well, you can take all these lines off and that so we can drop the shocker.
So they just clip off anyway by the looks of it.
And then tackle that big pinch bolt.
And then we've got the pinch bolt, which is there. We'll get that off. Right, I'll give you an update. So we've got drop link off. I can't remember if I showed you that or not. Got the pinch bolt off as well. That was a little bit of a nightmare, to be fair, because of all the shit that was on the end, but Gilly'd been Gilly, improvised, heated it up, got it off. So
we didn't use full on burn again, only a little
snap on one. So just getting the pinch bolt off this side, and then what is it now? We've got to kind of like knock the struts down.
Yeah, downwards, yeah.
Yeah, and that releases obviously, well, let's call it a knuckle or whatever you want to call it, and then we can get the strut out. Obviously, do these bolts here as well, both sides, and then we can get the strut shocks get replaced. Here we go. Here's the offending article here, look. Can't get it off, but that's a snap spring, alright. Yeah, fairly straightforward. Gilly stood on the bar. I smashed the top of this down with a hammer whilst undoing these bolts at the top as well. Dropped one, lost it, so we'll have to find that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll get the clamps on, take the top off, new spring on, back in, do the opposite side, hit boost. Yeah?
NOS.
Get some NOS. Yeah, 300 likes and I'll put nitrous on it. Here we go with the spring compressors. It's like fucking playing with fire with these things. I can't stand them. We need to invest in another, you know, like a machine that you put them in and fucking press it down. But here's what it is. We're making do what we can. We've got to get the missus on the road. So just got to whip that 21mm off, I think, and then she's good to go.
I'm guessing 21.
Guessing? Well, we're under the cosh here time wise. Ah, perfect. Oh, just slid right in.
Slid into the DM.
Oh, just buzz it.
Like, spinning. Okay, it's just spinning. Yeah. Might have to do it the old fashioned way.
Dear me.
Allen key job.
Allen key?
Allen's key.
Allen! Allen! Alright. Right, we'll show you the results once we whip that off. Well, got her out in the end. Just taking the spring compressors off now.
The fun job it is.
Yeah. I was just saying before, Gil, fucking hate these.
Yeah, they can be dangerous if you're not using them right.
But we're trained professionals. We've watched
We
YouTube.
is experts.
Yeah, we've been watching YouTube for how many years now, Gil?
Since I was born, really.
Yeah, so we know what we're doing.
Do we?
Oh. Here we go. Spring on. So we're going to chuck her in the car. Literally throw her into the car as well. When we get on it. And there you have it. One brand new spring in. So just got the other side to do. A little bit of a headache getting her back in. Also had to remove or delete the disc cover as well, just because it was all rotten. You can see the amount of shit that's come off it, but yeah, easy enough to do. On to the next side now. So, second one out, easy to get out, just shit to get in. So we're going to take it down here to our safe
environment.
Yeah. And put the spring clamps on. Not
Fling.
spring. Just been beating the living shit out of this. If it'll focus on this arm here, just to get the well, get the arm down, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say.
What is you?
Sweet. Gilly Dyson with death.
What? Put you off at that, huh? Well, I ain't gone ping yet. We're doing
No.
well.
So run.
What's up with you?
Stuck, innit?
Everyone's scared. Is it? Off.
Off. Well done, Michael.
Cheers, love.
Now to put the new spring in. And off we go.
Do a trump.
Do a trump. Here we are, just finishing the spring install off. Sorting out the top nut. Happy days. And that's the other side complete. So, all been well, we should see some new lows. And it's just starting to get dark now. Street lights are on, so I best get home.
Can we do this?
There we go, wheels going on. Lockers there, dude.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Then we'll get all these torqued up, get all the caps put back on, and see what she looks like. So the front, we just dropped that. It's made a bit of a difference, and then on the back, it's a lot higher. So it'll need to settle. I'm going to go up the road, do a few sharp brakes, and try and bed them in. Do an handbrake turn as well, Kaylee, in your nice car. So you can see there. Looks cool. Just been for a run in her. She's settled a little bit more in the back, but I think we'd probably have to go for a bit more aggressive rear spring in her. But it's a daily for the missus, so there you go. So that is a wrap on this one. So you saw us lower the missus Seat Ibiza FR. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, feel free to leave us a comment down below, see what else we can do to it. I think we should map it. I think we should put an exhaust on it. I don't know, let us know what you think. And I just want to say thank you to Gilly for letting me use, obviously, his place. Mrs. needs a car, so it's really good of him to allow us to use this shop. And thank you very much for your help, Gilly. And you're over there. And Mag, the shop cat, is over here somewhere. Maybe she wants to say hello. Maggie.
Who's that?
Look. You say hello. You're on YouTube. Yeah, so if you're still at the end, don't forget to give us a like, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe or consider subscribing. It means a lot, helps us out, and we will see you on the next one. Peace!
Purple Lamborghini,